Hello everybody. Now this is something I didn't really think I'd make a video on because if I was going to make a video on it, I probably would have made a video on it around the time it happened. I'm sure everybody's heard about it by now. If you haven't heard about it, you've probably been living under a rock, but Kobe Bryant and his daughter have unfortunately left us. They died in a helicopter crash along with some other passengers. I think it was like another dad and his daughter. So I don't really know too much of the details because I don't really like looking into sad things. That's just how I am. And you might notice that I'm kind of like still kind of grinning, smiling. That's just because I'm just like more of a when something sad happens, I'm not the type to just break down and just start bawling, crying. I'm more of a light-hearted soul. I'm kind of more upbeat. I'm not trying to make light of it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm more upbeat. That's just how I handle my grief. I'm not really always just too sad about it. If I'm crying, then that shit must have broke me. But it really was sad and unfortunate to hear about their death. Now, if you know me personally, you know I'm not big on sports. Growing up, I didn't really like professional sports. I did play a lot of sports growing up. I didn't play football. I played soccer. I played basketball. That's my favorite sport that I played. But I've never really been into professional sports, like NBA, NFL. I don't like sports. I'm just not a sports guy. But growing up, my family was all about the sports. I have family who loves football. I have family who loves basketball, and my mom was a pretty big basketball fan, and she loved her some Lakers, bro. My mom loves some Lakers, and I could always hear her in the back when I'm in the back room playing my game. I could always hear her screaming Kobe at the TV, bro. That's all. I could always remember it. So if I ever had to pick a sport that I like that would be my favorite sport, I obviously pick basketball because I played that as a kid and, I enjoy that sport. But I didn't really watch it. But if I had to pick a team, I would probably pick the Lakers, and I would probably pick, well, Michael Jordan is my favorite player, honestly, because I'm just a big Jordan fan. If you didn't know, growing up, I always wore Jordans. I just love Jordans, and that's kind of how my little brother got his name, actually. My little brother's name is Jordan. It's spelled with an I instead of an A. I named my little brother, and that's how I came up with his name, because I was a big Michael Jordan fan. Anyway, I'm getting off topic. But my mom was always a really big Lakers fan growing up, and I could always hear her screaming Kobe, Kobe at the TV. You know what I'm saying? And if I had to pick a favorite team, I'd probably pick the Lakers because that was just my mom's team, and I could always hear everybody talk. When everybody makes a shot, playing basketball, you gotta say Kobe. Anytime I throw something at the garbage can or try to make a shot again, everybody always says Kobe. You know what I'm saying? But now we went from saying Kobe to this one's for you, Kobe. So it's really unfortunate to hear about their death, but I just wanted to take some time to talk about how their deaths impacted me. Now, I'm sure you probably heard this a million times at this point, but you really shouldn't take life for granted. You never know what could happen. Now, I know this is coming from me personally. I'm a very shy type, quiet person. I'm a quiet nature type person. That's how I am. In fact, I don't really open up to anybody. If you know me personally, I don't really open up to anybody. My videos are the way I open up. That's pretty much why I'm making a video about this. My videos are the way I open up about things. And I don't really like, my family's a very loud family, and they're very outgoing, loud, and everything like that, and I'm kind of distant from them. But Kobe's death and his daughter's death, that really just put it into perspective for me that anybody could go at any moment. I could die tonight, or my mom could die tomorrow. And even if you don't really like being around your family or your friends or anything for that matter, you really should not take them for granted. I'm sure you've heard this a million times at this point. I'm sure millions of people have made videos on this type of, on just this alone, this past transgression. Is that the word I'm looking for? I'm kind of retarded, I'm sorry. But I'm sure you've heard this a million times, but you cannot take these people for granted. And honestly, I'm not really the type of person that likes being around people. I'm more to myself. I'm quiet, but I'm trying to get better about being around people and opening up and letting people know I'm okay, because, your family, they love you, if you're close to your family, they love you and they just want to be involved in your life. So I'm saying this, if you're a quiet type person, you don't really like being around your family, try to give them a chance, because they just want to be, they just want to be in your life. And, you never know when anybody could go, and you're going to regret, not sharing those moments with them. Life is all about creating bonds and meeting people and, experiencing all these great things. And, you just can't let life pass you by just sitting there. You have to, you can't just let life just go on without you. And honestly, last year my great grandmother died, and I was pretty distraught about it. I don't know if that's the right word I'm looking for. I'm kind of an idiot, but I was pretty distraught about it. It really hurt me. I that actually broke me, because my great grandmother, she was like probably probably the family member next to my brother that I was the most close to. And just, I never even thought, like, there's some things, you just don't even think about them happening until they happen, like I didn't even, even when she was in the hospital, I just didn't even, consider the fact that she could, pass away. That's my great grandmother. She was like the closest family member next to my brother, like I said. And it didn't process through my brain that she could pass away. And like, there's just so many things I wish I could have told her. So many more times I wish I could have just sat down with her and just, let her talk about her life. That's what old people like to do. They just like to talk. They just like to talk about their life and things like that. And it just really hurt me that I just didn't do that more. You know what I'm saying? I guess honestly, the moral of my story is, I've honestly, I'm gonna be honest. I've paused a lot during this video because I really just wanted to get my thoughts clear and concise. I know I can come off as, I can say a lot of things at once and my thoughts won't really come off the right way, but I've been pausing a lot throughout this video to try to just think about what I want to say and how I want to say it. But I think the moral of the story is, just don't let life pass you by. Don't take these little moments and everything for granted, because I know your mom could irritate you, or your brother could get on your last nerves, or anything like that. But you just have to you can't take these moments for granted. Even with friends, even if you're not close, you don't want to be close to your friend. I mean, even with friends, anything could ever happen. And just hearing about the fact that Kobe Bryant's daughter was still in his arms when they, died, that's just crazy to me. You just can't let these moments fly you by. Time is just so crucial, and you just have to get up. And if you want to do something, you have to get up and do it, because you never know when your time could be. Like, it could happen at any moment. Anything could happen. A tree could crash down on this house right now, and I'd be gone. That's why it really just puts it into perspective to me. And that's one of the things that really just inspires me and just makes me really want to get on the YouTube grind, because I want to be a YouTuber. That's what I want to do. I love doing YouTube, but for some reason I just keep letting this depression and my mental state just get in my way, and I just don't make videos because I think I'm not good enough. But I am good enough. Anybody's good enough. All you have to do, and if you don't think you're good enough, make yourself good enough. You just can't waste time thinking about all the bad stuff. You have to, but life is so bad, make it good, bro. Like, you can't just waste time just not going anywhere. You have to go somewhere. You don't want to die and just leave nothing behind. Make your mark on the world. Wow, that's a reference to Disney. You have to make your mark on the world. You can't just let life pass you by. And I feel like I just wanted to make this video because I wanted to get my thoughts out on how Kobe and his daughter's death. I keep saying his daughter because I honestly don't know how to pronounce her name. I could, look it up, but I just wanted to get like my overall thoughts while I was just thinking about it, because I was just cleaning the house up, and these thoughts just ran through my brain, and I kind of that's why I make this video, to just get my thoughts out. So if you want to do something, get up, get out, and do it. Don't waste time sitting around doing nothing. Cherish all the moments and the memories you have with all these people around you. Love these people to death. And do what you love. Don't let anybody stop you from doing what you love. If they tell you you can't be a great scholar or a YouTuber or whatever the hell you want to be, man, fuck them niggas, bruh. Be what the fuck you want to be. You got time for these. If they don't support you, bruh, they don't have no reason to be in your life. Don't let all this toxicity, wow, I don't know how to pronounce that word. Don't let all this toxicness be in your life. Do what you want to do and get on the grind, man. Make your life the way you want life to be. I'm telling you, dude, and I'm gonna do the same, man. Dude, I am so excited. You wouldn't believe, like, man, I want to be a YouTuber so bad that even when I'm depressed, I'm still thinking of ways that I can make YouTube videos. Like, I'll see a picture of an anime character, I'm like, wow, I could really make a good thumbnail with that picture. Or I'll just get a random good video idea, and I'll just type it in the notes in my phone. Like, that's how much I want to be a YouTuber. I think about it 24/7. So I don't understand why I'm letting this depression get in my way of doing what I want to do. You just can't let it be like that. You have to get on the grind and do what you want to do. So with that being said, I thank you all so much for watching, and I hope you all have a fantastic night. I want you guys to go down in the comment section and comment below somebody you love, somebody you're going to cherish, or comment something that you're going to do before the day you die. You know what I'm saying? I mean, because we're all going to die, unfortunately. But we all have to leave our marks for the next generation. But thank you everybody so much for watching. I hope you all have a fantastic night, and take care. I'll see you guys in the next video. Go out there and get on the grind, guys. Bye-bye.